Welcome back, everyone. GReimer here, coming at you again from the ZAWA server. All right, we are here back in the shopping district because, boy, look at this stuff, man. This place is really kind of blowing up. Okay, so there's like this Baba flowers for to dye for. So there's like a dye shop opening up here. This is kind of crazy. There's a bunch of shops. I haven't even really taken a look around here. This is opening soon. Kibble Needs and the enrichment store. Okay, I like that little four-corner little sign there. That's kind of cool, or that little painting. A bunch of new shops have opened up here. Like if you go back here, we got this big box that was kind of under construction before is the redstone shop apparently. Looks nice. That's what the floor was for. It was actually, I guess it was redstone. It wasn't a kitchen. There's this really cool place, which I don't remember who built this. It might have been Mama Sam's. I'm not sure. Maybe. And I can't find a sign anywhere. Pay what you think. Yeah, I don't know. Someone put a sign anywhere. I don't know who built this place. But yeah, it looks pretty awesome. Ooh, it's getting nighttime. It looks pretty awesome. All right, here, this plot is claimed by nobody. We're back over here by Fun Guys. All right, so I came here because I actually have not checked this yet. I have no idea if I made any sales at all. In fact, there's only me and Maddie on right now, so that means actually I should be able to sleep really quick before we check the goods to see all the diamonds that I'm raking in. I did bring a few diamonds with me because I do have every intentions of actually buying an end chest here from Drailer's shop. So. Let's see if we actually made any money at all. Haha! Yay! I got a diamond for Abby's vet bill. Oh, in case anyone didn't know. In fact, I don't think they even bought any mushrooms. I think they just donated me this. For those of you who don't know, I have a dog named Abby. She's a black lab border collie mix. I absolutely love her. She's super great and adorable. And she unfortunately was very badly injured playing fetch with a stick. It kind of landed as she went for it, and she stabbed it down her throat, and it was pretty brutal. A lot of gagging, a lot of blood. It's really horrible. We got her to the vet, and she got help, and she's actually recovering and doing very well right now. But it was a very scary day when that happened. So this is for Abby's vet bill. So somebody on the server clearly knows that what happened to my dog, and so yeah, they gave me that. So I did bring some mushrooms to restock the shop, but it doesn't look like anyone actually bought anything. I think that was just simply a donation. So thank you for that. I might just go use it right away in Drailer's shop actually. Let's see. I want to buy something from here. One of these things. Now I could go make one. I'd have to get an end rod or a blaze rod first, but I don't have one of those things. So what I'm going to do is, what is it? It's 3 diamonds for 1 E chest. All right. So what we're going to do is go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to snag this one, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and snag that one as well. So we have one back at the shop as well, or back at the base as well. Should I pick one up for Hellcat while I'm here? I mean, I got the 3 diamonds. I might as well. We're going to buy them out right here. I'm buying all of them right there. Bam. I'm keeping the one. I'm banking my one diamond for Abby's vet bill. All right, so that should be it. I think I'm done here in the shopping district. Oh, there's one other thing. Somebody has a car dealership back here where they'll actually make you cars. Oh, and there's also a terrible evil monster someplace. Is he inside? Is he the dealership itself? Or is he the bouncer? He might be the bouncer. I think there's a space in the wall here where it spawned in. But yeah, they have a car dealership where you can buy vehicles if you want. Look at that. 7 diamonds for an animal transport vehicle or 6 diamonds for an off-road vehicle. I actually might want to get one of these things. I think that'd be really fun. Too bad I have to cross an ocean. Is it like one of those James Bond vehicles where it transforms into like a boat of some kind too? That'd be great. I see there's some more stuff going on inside the zoo area, but hopefully you guys get a chance to log on and come check this out. I'll check out Spawn Zoo a little bit later. I checked it out in the last episode, so I'm not going to do it again. Today is actually going to be a zoo building episode, okay? That's right, zoo building. That's episode, what is this, 4, I think it is? And I'm actually finally getting around to building the zoo. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to start heading back to base, and I'm going to pull up a little blip right here, a little picture for you to see kind of like the layout of what we have planned for the zoo itself. And then I will discuss the parts of it as soon as I get back to base. Alright, we are back here at the base, and look who just popped through another portal. That's right, there's another portal here. Alyssa's been hard at work creating another portal over here so that I have an easy way of getting back to spawn. Right there, a gift from your favorite breakfast add-on. Muffins. Yep, so she apparently synced it up correctly and stuff, so we should have an easier way to get back to the base. Now, thank you very much for that. That is awesome. It's not pretty, but on the other side yet. Okay. It'll get better. Okay. Let's get over here, though, because if you look on the mini-map up there, the place where we are going to be setting up the entrance to this entire zoo is over here, actually. Because if you look at the map itself, let's get to the surface here. You may notice that there's, like, water all around this thing, and then right here is the only chunk of land that it actually connects to. So right here is where I'm thinking about actually doing the entranceway. Now, here is the image that I was talking about as far as what we're going to be planning on doing for the zoo itself. And as you can see in the southwest, the entranceway there is kind of it's kind of a large area. So I'm thinking about doing like maybe a palisade wall or something there. But in the and then there's going to be a welcome center right next to it, as well as like a restroom area and stuff. And then, oh, okay, so Alyssa's saying she's in voice, but I'm talking to you guys right now. Okay, so, yeah, there's going to be a welcome center and all that other stuff right here. Here's one of the barking deers, actually, real quick. Let me cut back. Rawr! Barking deer. Okay, so the entranceway for the zoo would be roughly, oh, there's an eagle, roughly over here someplace. So, yeah, let me pull the map back up here again. The southwest area right there, the entrance, is where we're going to be working on a little bit today. I'm thinking, trying to at least mark out what I want. Maybe do a little bit of terraforming to flatten out the terrain a little bit more. And then, as you can tell, the farther northeast you go, it leads into the rest of the zoo. So we got a lot of room to work with. We got some space, especially here at the entranceway. This will make for a great opening area, you know, a great entrance to the entire zoo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go collect some resources. I need to collect a bunch. Oh, there's an anaconda. Okay, so right there. Oh, and right there. Okay, so there's anacondas over here. I haven't had to deal with them because we actually cleared them out of the main islands. But we kind of haven't done that here. Maybe I'll just kill them. Oh, God, there's one right there. Okay, I'm just going to get away from here. This place is a horrible. Oh, is that a porcupine? That's a horrible. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to have to go clear out some of the locals in that area, and then I'm going to get to work on collecting some resources, and I'll cut back with you in just a jiffy once I get some supplies ready for building. Okay. I went ahead and grabbed some resources. I got a bunch of spruce wood for something I'm going to try to pull off from that area. But I can't help but notice that there's a snake in here. Get out of there. Get out of there. You're not welcome here. Ow. Ow. Snake, die. Die, snake. Okay, killed it. No problem at all. Okay, so I got to clear out some of these snakes. Okay, this is bad. All right, if I'm going to be building over here, I can't be getting attacked by snakes constantly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a little bit of a killing montage here, where I got to clear out the rest of the snakes over here. Now, when Sofa and Tasty were over here, we did actually clear out all the snakes in the northern part here, but in the southwestern area, not so much. So yeah, I'm going to get to work on murdering some snakes. So cue that beautiful snake killing montage. Alright, so I think that should clear out just about all the snakes. Hopefully there's no more. Man, those things are rough. Alright, so I gotta get to work on laying out the entranceway for this. I need to know where I'm going. Okay, so according to the little map thingy here that we whipped up, I need to go from like right about this area. Let's put a nice big pillar here so I can see it. But they're falling forward. To diagonally this way. Now this terrain is really rough. Like it dips down here, it goes up. I'm gonna have to try to flatten this out a little bit. I'm cool with keeping some of the terrain. Right about here. Let's right about here. Let's break that leaf right there. Yeah, somewhere right around here. I'm gonna have to take down this tree because it's kind of in the way. Let's get this quick. There we go. Goodbye, tree. Timber. All right. Yeah. I'm going to go. Yeah, probably right from here to there. That should work just fine. Yeah, okay, so that you can see where it connects the bodies of water then. Now, what I'm looking to do is build like a palisade wall. I also have to terraform the southwestern part of it here, the outside area. Maybe put a road cutting through the forest or something like this. This isn't something that can just be like, here's my entrance. You know, it's got to be like, kind of like the whole thing has to be welcoming. Maybe a sign that says the name of of the zoo, which we've been bouncing around some ideas for a name of the zoo, actually. And we have a zoo in the area called Wildwood, and I kind of like that name. Like, I think it's perfect for this place, so we might end up going with calling this place Wildwood. But what I have to do now is I have to get to work on laying down a whole bunch of these things, because I need to... Oh, there's a creeper right there. Hi. Goodbye. We have to get to work on laying down a whole bunch of these things, because I need to build I want to do a palisade wall. Kind of like that's what's keeping everything in, you know? So palisade walls are a little tricky, but basically as long as I don't make it look like crap, it should look great. I mean, I guess that's how it goes. All right, so let's get to laying down some blocks here and seeing what kind of rough structure I can get going first. I need to leave an entranceway kind of in the middle of it, so actually let's mark that out real quick. Ugh. You know what? No. Before I get to work on building anything, I gotta level some of this off and clear some trees. So give me a second. It's time to get my landscaping hard hat on here and get to work. Alright, little guy. I think that should do just about enough terraforming for one episode. I didn't actually perfect it. I know, forgive me, lizard. But I got it flattened out, and I think I can work with that. Alright, so over here, check it out. I did a little bit of work. As you saw in that little montage and fast-forwarded clips of stuff. I flattened it out a lot more. Now, it's not perfectly flat. Like, I didn't just glass over the whole thing and be like, screw it, that's good. I want to keep some elevation change and stuff, but I smoothed things out quite a bit. And now I do need it relatively flat right here, because this is where the palisade wall is going to go and the big entranceway is going to go and stuff like that. So I kind of need that to be flat. Because ideally there would be a road coming in there too, so I mean I just need it to be flat for that reason. But the rest of the pathways and stuff like that, and even where the buildings are on and stuff, like, you know, all that stuff, I mean I can put those on like raised stilt kind of elevation stuff, like a porch or something like that. So I keep saying something like that, man, I gotta stop that, or something like that. I can put them on porches or whatever, so it doesn't really matter for the elevation. But for this palisade wall, let's get to work on actually laying down some of this stuff. All right, so the rough. Yeah, it's going to be right, This is me just laying it out roughly. Now, I am going to open up a spot in the middle, so that's not going to be perfectly where it's going to be. I guess it doesn't even have to really be straight. Like, it can have a little bit of a bend or curve to it. In fact, it might even look better that way. Let's do that. Look at that. I placed, like, 2 blocks immediately. I'm like, nah, I don't like it. Let's knock that guy out too. Oh, it helps if I was using the axe. Let's knock that guy out too, and let's get to work on, not right there, what the heck, on putting a little bit of a curve in this thing. Not much, just a gentle curve to the whole thing. And if it's not perfect, that's fine. Like Bob Ross said, you don't make mistakes, there's just happy accidents. Yeah, something like that. That should work just fine. All right, let's get to work on actually building this up a little. I just realized something. Oh, I do have some oak wood on me. Good, excellent, nice. All right, let's go ahead and turn all of that into planks, because what I want to do is it this thing? Those are fence gates. No, I've played Minecraft before, I swear. I've played this. I'm good. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of those guys, actually, because I'm going to incorporate those as well as maybe a couple of these guys into this wall. Let's go ahead and make some more sticks. I'm going to need more sticks than that. Yeah, something like that. All right. Let's go ahead and make some more of these guys. Good, perfect, like that. All right, and this right here, that's what I was going for. Oh, I almost made the wrong thing. I almost made a lot of the wrong thing. Okay, jeepers, it's that. Okay. Got it. All right, a couple of those should be fine, and then we're gonna need a few of these as well. I don't need too many of those. All right, so something like that. Let's get to work on actually laying down now the actual palisade itself, which is gonna be some of these things. It's gonna be a pretty tall wall, so let's go ahead and, thank God I have feather falling. Now, they don't all have to be super tall. In fact, I'm going to leave the ones in the front a little shorter. This is going to be a whole lot of jumping up and down and placing stuff. That should be good. And got it. Should probably keep an eye on my health, too. And I also need to mark out my my actual entranceway, too, because I don't want to cover that up. So I could probably work on that right now. Let's see. If I was a road, I'd be coming through probably right about here. And I'd probably come in right about here. So right where that block is, I'm thinking is going to be the entranceway. In fact, if I leave that completely open like that, that might be ideal. Between those two, I think it's going to work out really great. So the palisade itself isn't going to be too long, actually. Just this little blit right there, and then a little blit on that side, and then maybe an archway over the top of it. That might look all right. Get out of here, flower. Something like that, and then break my legs. I gotta keep eating those fish, you know, it's good for the body. Jump. Eat a fish. Jump off. And then I just gotta connect it to here still. So let's do one right here. Get some more spruce wood on the hotbar there. Yeah, something like that. Ah, my knees. My armor has been taking a little bit of a beating. I did actually get respiration on my helmet now too, so I can breathe underwater, or at least hold my breath a lot longer underwater. This one has to be a nice tall one because it's going to be stretching across to the other one. Now that palisade effect, I kind of want to keep going even in the archway, so I want to have like chunks of the spruce wood going up, even in like the sign across it. And I don't know if I can actually, if I could figure out a way, and there might be a way in this mod pack. If there was chisel and bits, it'd be easy. Is there chisel and bits? I actually don't know if there is. Chisel. Okay, so there's regular chisel, but there's not chisel and bits. Okay, that's probably a good thing, to be honest, because otherwise I wouldn't sleep. All right, so I don't have to worry about chisel and bits, but if I could actually spell out wildwood actually in there. Maybe I can convince them to add it to the pack. What do you guys think? Good idea? Bad idea? Let me know down in the comment section. I'm going to say probably a bad idea because, like I said, I wouldn't sleep ever. I'd never see my family. I'd just be here playing. All right. And speaking of being here playing, remember, you guys out there watching this can actually join this server. It is a Patreon server. I think it's $10 a month to the ZAWA guys, the developers, and you can be on here. So, I mean, if you actually like this content and if you're like, hey, I could do that, you know, come on, come and do it. It's open for you to come join. All right, let's keep building these guys up. Don't need it to be too high on that one. Let's go ahead and throw one right here just for funsies. And let's make this guy a little bit taller. Good. Jump. Fall off. Eat a fish. All right, so that does not look like much of anything, does it? That looks like crap, actually. So now I just got to add in a whole bunch more of these pillar things. And then it should be starting to look like an actual palisade wall. Plus, I'm going to build up around the base of it here so it looks like it's actually like dug into the ground instead of just like here on the surface. All right, let's go ahead and slap one right here. This one's got to be a relatively tall one. It's got to stick. That should be fine. And then right here, this one can be a short one. Let's build that up a wee bit. Hold on, I don't like that right there. I don't like it when they're right next to each other. I say that as I put one right next to each other. Alright, something like that. Let's see what that looks like from a distance. Yeah! Okay, that's starting to get kind of the right idea. I mean, I'm going to need a whole lot more spruce wood, but luckily I can actually grow the vanilla spruce trees and just use those. Yeah, let's do this. Make this a nice extra tall one. There we go. And I suppose, well, no, I'm going to be doing up the bottom anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it doesn't really match quite well with the floor yet, because it will when I'm done. And this one's got to be right here. And it's going to have to be taller than the one in front of it, so something like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and put a short guy there. And then another shorter guy there. And boy, I got to eat a fish before I kill myself falling off this thing. All right, let's take the step back while I heal. Let's just take a look. What do you want, Spider? Where? Okay. So yeah, I mean, that's starting to come along pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of this right now. And we'll see what it looks like when that's all put in place. All right, after having to run back and grab some more fish because I was kind of out of food and starving and severely hurt my legs. I thought I heard something. Hi, buddy. You want to see the entranceway? Come over here. Check this out. This is amazing. I built a little archway for people to walk through. It's even got one block of shade right here for you if you can make it there. Keep trying. You almost got it. Keep trying. Hey, welcome to Wildwood. You're here, buddy. All right, so that was the first guest. All right, so yeah, we got this archway done here. So that's, I mean, it looks pretty nice. And this is what I was talking about with the Palisade wall. Looks all right. Now, I have to do a lot of detailing on it, and most of that's probably going to happen off camera, but I figured I'd do a little bit of it here on camera so that you guys can see what I go through, what pain I go through when I do this kind of stuff. All right, so we need to build up, like, land around here, okay? And I kind of want to, oh, okay, do I have gravel? I do have some gravel on me. Okay, I kind of want to keep it dirt, and I don't want it to be, my inventory, I don't want it to be, grass. I don't want to turn to grass. Okay, we're going to put the bow away for a second. This might end up costing me my life. All right, so we got to build up, like, land around here, but then, let's just do it with this. Well, I only have 12 pieces of this. Let's do it with, I need more of that stuff. Let's go ahead and turn, where'd the gravel go? There it is. Get some more of that. That should be enough for right now. Let's go ahead and build up the terrain a little bit around this. Just a little hunk here. Just a little chunk of land. That can stay water right there, actually. And that way it'll look like it's actually kind of like dug into the ground, actually. So now we got to pretty that up just a bit, maybe add a little bit more depth to it in places, have it kind of come out actually. It's okay to have some grass actually growing in there. I think a little bit of grass is actually fine. Get some silk touch action on that. Yeah, I think a little bit of grass poking through there is actually good, but I do want to get some of this just remaining dirt. All right, so I do have these cobbled half slabs here. So I'm going to be sprinkling them in around here. Also, there's so many different block variants I want to use right now in this that I don't know even where to. My brain is like melting. So let's go ahead and knock out this guy. Throw a hunk of stone in there. That's actually andesite, but that's fine. It's perfectly fine. I wouldn't mind having that mixed in there as well. Don't want to go overboard on that though. I want to keep that relatively simple because there's going to be other gray stone in there, and that's actually. You know what? Actual stone would look probably really good. Let's this is my downfall. This is where it happens. Let's throw a couple pieces of this actually in here someplace. And in the ground as well. Because there is actually patches of stone like this in the actual biome that I'm in. So it makes sense if stone was jutting out through here. I'm kind of running all over the place doing this because I'm trying to get an overall picture of the whole thing. That doesn't work unless there is something. Let's do mud. I need to get some mud in here too. That's another thing I want to add in. Because I think mud is a fantastic block. I love the way it looks. And I'm going to use it in quite a few of my builds. Okay, so this is starting to come together. If you take a step back, and hopefully I don't just back up into a creeper. If you take a step back and look at it, like this already with those blocks down the base look a lot better than that over there where it looks like it's just on grass. You know, this looks like it's coming out of the ground a little bit more. Add in a couple stone buttons and whatnot in there. Yeah, you can probably see how it comes together then. Let's go ahead and slap this down here. Add a little bit more detailing into the terrain right here by adding these guys before I... yep, right there. Yeah, okay, so this is starting to look nice. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a couple of these guys. I don't want to go overboard on these either. This should be something that, let's see, that doesn't really work when it connects to the walls. So I need it to stand on its own, or maybe connected to one wall at best. There we go. That works. That should do just fine. I keep thinking I hear footsteps, and it freaks me out sometimes. Alright, that should be good there. And then this is where I brought in the other fence posts. Because we're going to do a little something like this. This is supposed to make it look really rough and raw. Almost like a bandit camp in a way. In fact, this is very similar, come to think of it, now that I'm thinking about it. I didn't actually mean this, but Corthorn, if you're watching, this looks a lot this looks like a lot like the style of your Palisade wall that you did in Vintage Craft. So if you're watching this, Q, I guess I'm like subconsciously taking inspiration from you. It should be a compliment. Alright, I can't put these in the water because we can't waterlog them, unfortunately, so let's just do something like that. I want to add in a couple of different color variations of the fence. That's why I'm sprinkling it in. I don't want to go overboard. I don't want to go overboard with that either, so this needs to be broken up right here. This isn't right. Gravel is actually a really good block to use. A lot of people don't like gravel. I think it looks great. I think it's a fantastic block, especially when you're looking at breaking up a grayer build, like if you have a lot of cobble or andesite or smooth stone even, and you want to make it look worn. I mean, gravel is the way to go. I mean, it makes it look all broken down. Plus, we have gravel right here on the shoreline that I could use. All right, so this is coming together very nicely, actually. I think this is about as good as I'm going to do on this part right here. Now, I might add some of these wood fence posts and stuff up on the top, but I have to get up there to do that. But I'm going to go ahead and work on this side doing the exact same thing. So this should be about the entranceway. Almost complete. I just got to do that, all of this detailing on this side, and that should be about it. And I think I'm going to do that all off camera, because I don't actually know how long this episode's going on. So it might be a short episode, it might be a long one. I've been just recording little snippets and clips, but I think I'm going to wrap it up here. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, and hopefully you're excited about the new zoo that we're adding. Oh, something's coming at me. Oh, geez. Where is he? Let's see if I can fight this guy backwards. Where is he? Is he right in front of me? Oh, God. Ah. I'm not on fire. Okay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please be sure to smash that like button. And I will catch you guys in the next episode where I have this entranceway hopefully completely finished, actually. Then I'll just come back to it. Probably right here. I'm going to start the next episode right here. But it'll be done. It'll be amazing. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.